Wow.
Also, I am looking for a writer for the Real Ass Podcast. $200 a week is the salary that I'm paying to be on, the head writer on the show. So if you want to submit, realassofficial@gmail.com is the email address. I'm very serious about this. We're bringing this to the next level. The only parameters are you have to fucking, let's see, what I want you to write is you have to write 3 segment ideas. You have to write a monologue for me like I was David Letterman.
Oh, Jesus.
What? It's a
I'll
packet.
fucking do that.
You have to submit a packet.
All
baby.
right.
I love it.
200 a week?
The other side of it is that I need you to listen to every episode of the podcast that I'm on and pull jokes that I say that are funny and then email me and be like, dude, that could work for stand-up. Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to listen back to the shit I say, and I want somebody else to do that.
Let's go, baby.
By the way, people keep on sending me shit that you say. I'm like, I didn't say that. I love it. So yeah, if you guys want to submit a writing packet for me, and you have to listen to an episode and take notes on the episode and send me what you think could be good stand-up premise. So that's how you submit a packet.
Let's
3
go.
segment ideas. Submit a packet, Andre.
I've been at gas for 2 years. Let's go, baby.
Submit a packet. I want you to. I'm 100% serious.
The soy sauce packet. Hot mustard.
It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be dope. You'll join the team. This is a very serious offer right now. I'm bringing this show to the next level. What I want Real Ass Podcast to be the #1 show on Gas Digital by the end of 2021.
What do you consider
How is
number
it?
one?
Yeah, how
The
is
most
it not?
downloads.
Okay.
No, because Legion of Skanks gets 10 times the downloads.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
That's why Legion of Skanks is #1.
I thought you were
Believe
gonna
You
say
Me is
YouTube
#2.
subscribers.
Nice.
Louis J. Gomez. Then it's a race between me, Dave Smith, and Michael Malice for #3. But Godfrey's getting up there too. Godfrey's
What about
numbers are
YouTube
great.
subscribers? Who has the most?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't look at that. You know what's up.
You know what's up.
What's up, baby?
You know what's up.
What's up, baby boy? Also, when you submit your writing packets, just like they do on SNL and on television, I can take all of your ideas and use them. I own the ideas that you send in now. So just realize that preemptively before you go. Because this is the great. This is that's the way TV works. Like SNL. They get 100 young comedians to submit their ideas, and then their writers just rifle through the ideas and use them. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And that's how it works.
Perfectly legal.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolute. I won't actually do that. I'll tell you this much. If you submit a good segment idea and you don't become the writer, I'll pay you for the segment idea. I will fucking throw you $100 if we use it. How about that? That's fucking crazy.
I like everything about that except listen to the show.
Yeah.
That's a hard. That's a hard.
Listen, Shannon, I need you. So keatonlhudema keeps on saying that I lied about the writing contest. Keaton, whatever you submitted sucked so much dick that it never made it to the air, dude.
Think about how bad the ones we've done.
Shannon, pull up Keaton's writing contest right
No,
now.
absolutely
Pull it
not.
up right now. No. I want you to pull it up, Shannon. Tell me when you have it up. Okay. Then I want you to print it out. Then I want you to delete his email, block him, and give me a lighter. That's what I want right now. And he gets banned from the Race Live chat for a full fucking 10 minutes. We will never read your writing contest submission.
Unless
Keaton.
this one is called the Guess Do Jumping Jacks.
Zach, you'd have to do them with me.
Doggy. I'm fucking telling you, Keaton's gone for 10 minutes. He's being timed out. And then, Shannon, I want you to do all that other stuff.
I'm skimming through a whole lot of spam.
Just under Keaton, Keaton. Did he send it under his dumb name?
I'm looking in the Real Ass Official. I'm back to the middle of 2023. I don't see it yet.
You still don't see it.
Damn, was that long?
We still don't see it, you fucking asshole.
How many emails does fucking guy send?
Oh, here. Okay, I found one.
From Keaton.
Yeah, let's see.
When is it from?
This is from 2022.
From 2022.
Ah, Jesus.
Oh, the writing packet is from 2021.
The writing packet's from 2021. Shannon, I want you to print it right now.
Okay.
I'm serious.
It's 10 pages.
Print it.
Okay.
Print it. Then I want you to delete the email. I want you to block his email. And give me a fucking lighter. Actually, I have scissors. It's fine. I don't want to cause a fire alarm.
Okay. It's printing. Hold on.
Oh, we went down.
Thank you. Everyone thinks Keaton is gay. Fuck me.
Where's he from?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, good. Don't open a package from where that bastard's from. No more gifts opening while I'm here. Do it when I'm not here,
Keaton,
please.
it's not happening. We're not reading your fucking thing. Don't fucking care. God damn it.
That's a long time to hold a grudge.
It's a long time,
That is.
Keaton. And I feel bad now that I have to go through with this.
2021.
You have to.
The only copy. Should I keep the only copy and
Yeah.
just fucking wave it around for a few weeks?
Hey, look, it's,
Oh,
it's
no.
Keaton's writing packet.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look. Oh, this is not even a fucking... Oh, dude, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
This is not
It's not a script.
a script. This is a writing packet. We had people submit writing packets to be writers for the Real Ass podcast.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this is great.
Like when you would submit them for like Kimmel and shit like that?
Segment ideas.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that one's not even a bad idea.
No, you're not supposed to give in to them.
No, I'm not
No,
reading it. It's a
Liz
shame.
is about to read
It's a
this and be
goddamn
like, wait, this is
shame.
good.
It's a
Because
goddamn
these are
shame.
pretty good. Fuck you, Keaton. Good. I hope you spent 6 hours on this fucking packet.
Fuck your fucking writing packet,
Yeah.
Keaton. I don't care, Keaton.
He's cutting around the good idea.
I just unfold it. It's a Real Life Podcast logo. Oh, it's going to take so long. But I'm going to fucking do it. I don't care.
Just rip it.
He's been,
I
he's
like
been
the-
blocked.
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
been blocked. Good. For 10 minutes, Shannon.
Good.
Oh, I'm blocking from the chat also?
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, because I blocked his email.
Cancel subscription.
No, keep his money.
These men move fast, Shannon. You got to get on them. You got to.
Okay. Fuck. Now I have Keaton trimmings in my coffee. Can we please give me another coffee?
Might add flavor. Add flavor.
Lewis, if you're watching this, shine on, you crazy diamond.
I'm black, and I don't know my dad. Thank you. Cult meeting. You're actually literally about to get banned. Whatever your cunt thing is that you're doing, whatever it is, whatever you think it is, you're going to be the first person that I ever fucking banned from this channel. That's how fucking annoying you are. Do you think you're doing something? Do you think that you have like this thing? Just shut the fuck up. You want to win shit? Whatever your thing is awful. It sucks. Just shut the fuck up. Stop being whatever it is that you think you are. Whatever your instinct is, do the opposite, because your instincts are fucking god awful. I'm giving you good advice. Nah, go fuck yourself. You think you're gonna out troll me? You're not a good troll. You're not good at this. You're not even one of the good trolls. Like there's certain people that do it well. You're not one of them. You're like a fucking attention seeker. It's the gayest shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. And I'm going to disconnect from you. Cult meeting, shut the fuck up. Don't play stupid now. Just literally just be a part of the community. Be one of the guys. Don't fucking do your fucking fake shit. God damn it, now I forgot my goddamn fucking... Colt, your chance of the wheel is not gone. Stop being a cunt. If you're being a jerk off, I don't want you here. And honestly, I'm not in a fucking great mood right now in life. I've had better times in life. So now's not the time to fuck with me. Oh, fuck off, motherfucker. All right, sorry, guys. All right, and you know what? I probably overreacted, Colt, but still, stop being a cunt. Don't sarcastically say I'm the best businessman ever. Just fucking be fucking normal. Be cool. I don't ask for much. You know, guys, to be honest with you, I really don't ask for shit. You know? All my fucking content's free. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. You don't have to donate here. You don't have to do anything. You can just come fucking just chill. Just be fucking chill. That's all I'm looking for, man. I know. So you know what? I'm sorry. You're right, Colt. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm fucking... I mean, just all the other times that you fucking talk about your stupid fucking writing packet and all the other shit that's annoying. And maybe it just seemed like you were being the annoying person that you usually are. But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. I shouldn't care that much anyway, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit fucking on edge right now in life. Boom. No, I'm not really apologizing to Colt. I know he's actually a cunt, but I probably shouldn't fucking care enough to fucking flip out. Oh! Bitch! Oh, how did that feel, idiot? Dumbass. Come on! Come on! Colt. You Colt, you're just annoying. What do you want me to say? I know you're a fan. You're fucking great. You're here. You're in all my shit. You're all fans, even the ones that are fucking awful, like fucking Runaway Slav, and fucking probably some other motherfuckers. Fuck everyone right now. Sorry, guys. I'm really not feeling great in life. Boom.
Good morning, Lewis.
Good morning, Enoch.
So what happened with the writing contest, man?
Oh no. Oh no. Dude, you gotta stop mentioning this stupid writing contest. I don't want to block you on anything. You know that, right? I don't block people. That's not my thing.
You don't
I
have
don't
to.
block anybody.
That would be
Why
an
you?
incredible overreaction on your part.
Dude, I'm just letting you know. You gotta stop mentioning the writing contest. Your goal should not be to be annoying to anybody in the world. That's the thing that there's like, and I know you're a fan of the show. You're in the chat all the time. Like, why would you want other adult men to be like, oh, that person is annoying? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I'm not trying to be
It
annoying. I know that
depends on the adult
Like,
man.
my goal is to not be annoying to people. I want people to enjoy the content I create and to enjoy the interactions with me. Don't you want that?
So teasing you was a strategy to finally get an explanation for this. This was a very thought out and
There's no. Let me say this. All right, and I'll give you the explanation. There's no explanation. Sometimes we throw bits into the air and we go, hey, we should do that, and then nothing comes to fruition. Maybe we get 2 or 3 people that submit something and it's just not what we're looking for, so it doesn't turn into a bit. I understand from your perspective, you're like, oh shit, dude, I did a writing packet and I wanted to do it, but it just didn't turn into a bit.
so
There's nothing. There's no.
there doesn't have to be a reason, right? There does not have to be a reason, but there should be at least a, hey, we're just not doing that anymore. So as a simple way to tease you about it, that has been my strategy. I think it's fine to tease you about it.
I think technically it's fine, but then I'm going to have to block you, and I hate that. I don't like blocking people. It's the worst. Eventually, if you spend a year teasing me about something that is just so nonsensical and so retarded,
You have to understand, this is the best Louis J. Gomez fan fiction that's ever been written. Have you read the packet? You would be realizing how ridiculous you sound right now if you'd read the packet.
So you know,
it's so good.
We're gonna disconnect here in a minute.
That's fine. That's fine.
That the producers at the time, I don't even know how long ago this was. I don't know who the producer was at the time, but they did read the packets, and it wasn't something that we wanted to explore any further.
That's fine.
We also, by the way, had the same exact thing happen with. I said I wanted to have like a field, what do they call it? Don't say the N word. Don't say the N word. Don't say the N word. A field representative, or what they call it. Correspondent.
Forget the job. I don't want the job. I want you to read the packet because it's the best Louis J. Gomez fan fiction. Then give me access to your Louis LLM or AI service that you use to make it talk like you, because I'm going to make it talk like you. You will say my packet. I will get you saying my packet.
I promise you that this is just the quickest way to be blocked from all things.
Whether I have to use AI or if it's the real thing, I will get it one way or another.
I'll get you saying my packet. I promise you that this is just the quickest way to be blocked from all things. Whether I have to use AI or if it's the real thing, I will get it one way or. All right. Let's go. Last one. James.
Whatever guy, yeah, whatever fella. Fans aren't upset with you, but they're mad pissed about the writing contest Lewis lied about, trying to calm them down. Well, wish them well for us. We have nothing to do with that.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck. Lewis holding a writing contest is a hilarious thing. That's like me holding like a weight loss competition.
Oh, I wish you didn't have to take yourself down for that joke.
I know, but it was the best part of it.
It was the only way.
Yeah. Or it's like you holding a, I don't know.
holding a straight guy competition.
A straight guy competition. Yeah, that's good. That would have been good.
Okay, so today I got in a mini Twitter flame war with Luis Gomez of Gas Digital, and that inspired me to finally put this out. It is just a record. I've found a lot of this stuff entertaining in my personal life, but I don't know if anyone else would find it entertaining. I'm sure a couple people would, but it's definitely not for everyone. Actually, that's how all my content is, pretty much. I will do my best to make it as streamlined as possible, and I'll only provide context where I feel it's really necessary. But I think I know just the right way to do this. We're going to start with the original announcement of this writing packet contest on Real Ass Podcast. I think this was at the end of 2020. Like in the last couple days of 2020. I'll put the date on the screen once I go back and look at it. But this was the original writing packet contest announcement to be the head writer for the Real Ask Podcast. In Lewis's words, whoever won this packet contest gets to be the head writer at Real Ask Podcast. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal to be thrown out there. And what's interesting is that after this announcement clip that I'm about to show, he never brings it up again publicly until years later when I managed to squeeze out of him. I squeezed it out of him in a few ways that are pretty funny. And I'm going to show those two later on. But for now, let's do this announcement clip.
Out of my show.
Wow.
Also, I am looking for a writer for the Real Ass Podcast. $200 a week is the salary that I'm paying to be on the head writer on the show. So if you want to submit, realassofficial@gmail.com is the email address. I'm very serious about this. We're bringing this to the next level.
He says he's very serious about it, and yet he never brings it up again. I feel like you should at least explain that you're not doing it, or at least say to those people who turned in packets after he asked like that, to at least tell them, hey, the contest is off. I just don't feel like doing it. You could just say that and we would be like, okay, cool. But when you don't bring it up ever again after saying you're very serious about it, saying you're going to be the head writer of the Real Ass Podcast, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I feel like you should have just explained the situation instead of trying to avoid it.
You have to fucking let's see. What I want you to write is you have to write 3 segment ideas. You have to write a monologue for me, like I was David Letterman.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
I'll fucking do that.
You have to submit a packet.
All
baby.
right.
I love it.
200 a week.
See, even this guy is saying 200 a week. This is life changing, and this is a big opportunity to write for this show. This guy is getting excited right in front of him. So imagine if you were a huge fan of this show and you knew exactly what would be best in terms of writing on the show. Imagine that. I was Lewis's #1 fan. That's how I knew he never brought it up again. I listened very closely. Listened. I probably still am his #1 fan. I don't know. But it would be nice if he would take a step back and publicly admit that he is in the wrong on this issue? Let's see. I don't know if he will. Let's see.
The other side of it is that I need you to listen to every episode of the podcast that I'm on and pull jokes that I say that are funny and then email me and be like, dude, that could work for stand-up.
Yeah, so after hearing all this, I immediately got to work and created the best packet that could ever be created. The best Luis Gomez fan fiction that has ever or will ever be created. And keep in mind, this was pre-Chat GPT. So these were all my hard-earned words. And it was far and away the best packet that could have been submitted. So I won the contest. And if you want proof, I know people who know Luis Gomez very well are a very niche group and just a little pack of losers, basically. But if anybody does happen to be into him, you would realize that everything I said is true about how good the packet is. And it's free on my Substack.
Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to listen back to the shit I say. And I want somebody else to do that.
Let's go, baby.
By the way, people keep on sending me shit that you say. I'm like, I didn't say that. That's Zach.
Fast forward Lewis at Vinny's Comedy Club. Like, you guys see Onward? Let's go, baby. So it's like half a dad anyway.
Some guy sent me, he's like, dude, remember when you said a dead Hispanic dad, ADHD? I was like, that was Zach. I have ADHD.
I'll take that job, though. I'm already on the payroll. Come on,
That's
baby.
it. It's easy, baby. I don't gotta
crank up the
onboard you.
numbers.
I love it. So yeah, if you guys want to submit a writing packet for me, and you have to listen to an episode and take notes on the episode and send me what you think could be good stand-up premises, you have to be a stand-up comic to do this. You cannot be just some fucking dude. I'll tell you why. Because stand-up comics understand what a good stand-up bit could be. You have to look at it from that perspective.
First off, right off the bat here, this is just straight up racist against comedians that are not stand-ups. If you're funny, you can be just as funny as any stand-up and produce funnier content than a stand-up. Just as some funny person on the internet. You do not have to be a stand-up to understand joke writing, especially for a podcast. Like in this situation, where I would have more knowledge as a listener than some random stand-up. They had no way of knowing if I was a stand-up, though. But if they would have asked me, I would have lied and said I was to get the job. But yeah, just to clarify, it's not like I didn't get the job because I'm not a stand-up. They had no way of knowing if I was or not because they never reached out about it.
That's how you submit a packet.
Let's
3
go.
segment ideas. Submit a packet, Andre.
I've been at Gas for 2 years. Let's go, baby.
Submit a packet. I want you to. I'm 100% serious.
Just a soy sauce packet.
He's good dog.
Hot mustard.
It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be dope. You'll join the team. This is a very serious offer right now. I'm bringing this show to the next level.
And here he goes with the saying he's very serious again. Why is he choosing to repeatedly say this? And that's okay if you do, but then the onus is on you to say, actually, never mind. I'm not doing the contest. Instead of just like leaving everybody hanging. So, I don't know if something fishy's going on here. I honestly don't know why this happened or why any of the other things that I'm going to cover in this video happened. I don't know why. So if you have any theories, please comment them. Let me know. I want to get to the bottom of this.
Well, what I want is Real Ass Podcast to be the #1 show on Gas Digital by the end of 2021.
What do you consider
How is it?
#1?
Yeah, how
The
is
most
it not?
downloads.
Okay.
I could have gotten you there. I could have easily gotten you there, and you managed to blow it.
Oh, because Legion of Skanks gets 10 times the downloads.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
That's why. Legion of Skanks is #1.
I thought you were
Believe
saying
You Me is
YouTube
#2.
subscribers.
Nice.
Louis J. Gomez. Then it's a race between me, Dave Smith, and Michael Malice for #3. But Godfrey's getting up there too. Godfrey's
What about
numbers are
YouTube
great.
subscribers? What is the most?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't look at that. You know what's up.
You know what's up.
What's up, baby?
You know
boy?
what's up.
You know what's up, baby boy? Also, when you submit your writing packets, just like they do on SNL and on television, I can take all of your ideas and use them. I own the ideas that you send in now. So just realize that preemptively
LLC.
before you.
Guys, something I'm starting to suspect after watching this back is he's probably doing this whole contest just to steal people's material for the show. That's the only logical thing I can think of. I'm not aware of them directly stealing from me, but this would fully explain why Lewis never brought it up again after this. I hope you guys are hearing this shit though, because he's literally admitting to that. We take it as a joke at the time, like, oh, we're allowed to steal your material, but maybe that was like a legal loophole to just be able to take a bunch of people's material. I don't know. There was never an explanation, so we have no way of knowing.
Go because this is the great. This is by the that's the way TV works. Like SNL, they get 100 young comedians to submit their ideas, and then their writers just rifle the ideas and use them.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And that's how it works.
Perfectly legal.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolute. I won't actually do that. I'll tell you this much: if you submit a good segment idea, and you don't become the writer, I'll pay you for the segment idea. I will fucking throw you $100 if we use it. How about that?
Lewis, it's fine if you don't want to use any of the segments in my packet, but I was wondering if we could do like a side deal where you pay me for this other segment idea that I came up with just now, and we can call this segment Have Mercy on Me, Keaton, the most powerful warlock of our time. And you are to full screen yourself live on Real Ass Podcast. Get down on your knees and bow to me while loudly proclaiming sweet nothings of regret and misfortune.
That's fucking
I like
crazy.
everything about that except listen to the show.
Yeah.
That's a hard. That's a hard
Listen,
sell.
every episode of me and Bisbee talk about body bags and punching blocks or whatever the fuck.
No, you don't go to
Where's
listen.
Bisbee from? Where's he from?
And believe me, I know this is going to be commented 1,000 times. I know these guests aren't funny. I was only watching this because I had a kind of an OCD compulsion to keep up with the podcasts I was a big fan of. And rap was one of them. You know, I never missed an episode. Lately, I've been starting to after how they've been treating me, but I held on for a long time. And that really bugged them. That really bugged Lewis how patient and persistent I was. And for the record, something I've gotten so many times is, oh, I can't believe you have enough time to sit here all day and troll Lewis. I must be such a loser. But it doesn't take up much time. It doesn't, you guys. Think about it. If you're going to be watching anyway, how much time is it really to say, you know, comment hashtag Lewis lied about the writing packet contest from time to time while you watch? You just put that in the live chat from time to time. Doesn't have to be that much. Maybe once per episode, twice per episode. You can skip a couple episodes here and there. But it only takes a couple seconds, so I'm not wasting more time here than anyone else who's commenting in the live chat. But when that's all you message in the live chat for years and you really commit to it like I did, some of these comedians will eventually have a full-blown freak out like the one I'm about to show you Lewis had on me, an innocent fan who has been trying to help in any way I can. But I feel like their rejection is... It's like that scene in Fight Club where you have to stay outside of the building. You have to stay outside of their little house, Tyler Durden and the narrator's house. And as they start to get more and more famous, these new recruits show up to join them in the Fight Club, and they want to live there and be hardcore cult members of the Fight Club. But when they first arrive, they get rejected. They get told, no, go. We don't want you here. We don't want you here. And then they have to stay outside of the Fight Club house. And what was it? Like after a couple days, maybe a week of just sitting out there, and they come out and abuse you and yell at you. The Fight Club members, they tell you to leave. But you're supposed to stay. And then eventually they're like, okay, come on in. That's what it's like with trying to get a job at Gas Digital. They really play that card. You hear Lewis talking 48 Laws of Power. He does stuff like that. He really watches Fight Club and he's like, I'm going to apply that. That's the type of dude he is. Which it's very foolish that, I was going to say it's foolish that I trusted them, but no, they seem very trustworthy. This all came as a big surprise. It all just kind of fell on my lap. But let's get into the second video now, which is years later. I think it was February 2024, earlier this year. Lewis finally reacted to one of my messages, one of my live chat messages. I think I just said, Lewis lied. Lewis, please stop lying about contests or something like that. So he responds to it finally. It's been building up inside him, this flame of anger about it, because he's seen it so many times. He's seen me critiquing him for this many, many times. It started out real simple. I had no intention of this being some big thing, but I just wanted to know what happened to the contest. So after that first month of, I think it was the first month of 2021, hearing nothing about it, I started messaging from time to time. You know, hey, what's going on with that writing packet contest? Hey, did you guys read the packets yet? What's going on? And then eventually, after maybe 3 to 5 months, I was like, okay, these guys are trying to sweep this contest under the rug. So I'm not going to stop protesting until I get an explanation. And of course, it really snowballed from there into all these situations that I'm documenting in this video. Again, I wasn't trying to troll him. This all just kind of happened. And this is what Lewis is like, I guess. I don't know. I'm wondering if he'll make an amends. But you guys will probably find this next part pretty funny. The next 2 videos are pretty funny. But that first one, you just needed for context. Let's go.
Oh no!
Well, it's what's her name? It's Tracy Lords porn. That's not her original.
Oh,
so much for the stream not going down in 3 months.
Listen, Shannon, I need you. So Keatonlhudema keeps on saying that I lied about the writing contest. Keaton, whatever you submitted sucked so much dick that we it never made it to the air, dude.
Think about how bad the ones we've done.
Shannon, pull up Keaton's writing contest right now.
Absolutely.
Pull up right now. No.
let it just be known that I knew this was about to happen. I, for some reason, had a strong feeling like, okay, this is about to happen. So I turned on my screen recording. I actually have the full screen recording of the live chat during this, which was very funny, and that adds a lot of info. But I don't know how much live chat footage I'll be using in this video, because it's a very raunchy live chat. I'm not trying to get taken down for some of the crazy shit in there, but I got a strong feeling that this was going to happen. I turned on the screen recording, and you hear immediately that Zach has definitely gone and checked my packet out, because he's heard about it. Everybody's talked about it behind the scenes. But Zach, he wants to see, okay, what's all the hype about? He goes and checks it out, sees that it's the most phenomenal packet that could have been provided under the very specific parameters that Lewis laid out. He was so specific with the parameters, and then just never brought it up again. And Zach is like, no, we don't want the smoke. Don't even say you're going to pull it up. Don't say that. But then Lewis is like, no, he finally cracked. I finally cracked him, you know? So he is just seeing red. So he will do my will, what I want him to do, which is to mention this packet finally. And then we can go from there. So let's see what happens.
I wanted you to pull it up, Shannon. Tell me when you have it up. Okay. Then I want you to print it out. Then I want you to delete his email, block him, and give me a lighter. That's what I want right now. And he gets banned from the Race Live chat for a full fucking 10 minutes. We will never read your writing contest submission.
Unless this one is called the Guest Do Jumping Jacks.
Zach, you'd have to do them with me.
Doggy. I'm fucking telling you. Keaton's gone for 10 minutes. He's being timed out. And then, Shannon, I want you to do all that other stuff.
I'm skimming through a whole lot of spam.
Just under Keaton, Keaton. Did he send it under his dumb name?
I'm looking in the Real Ass Official. I'm back to the middle of 2023. I don't see it yet.
You still don't see it.
Damn,
we still don't see it. You fucking asshole.
How many emails does fucking guy send?
Oh, here. Okay, I found one.
From Keaton?
Yeah, let's see.
When is it from?
This is from 2022.
From 2022?
Ah, Jesus.
Oh, the writing packet is from 2021.
The writing packet's from 2021. Shannon, I want you to print it right now.
Okay.
I'm serious.
It's 10 pages.
Print it.
Okay.
Print it. Then I want you to delete the email. I want you to block his email. And give me a fucking lighter. Actually, I have scissors. It's fine. I don't want to cause a fire alarm.
I was able to invade his mind so much that you see it there, he nearly lit something on fire inside and set off a fire alarm. That's how fire alarms are set off. So I almost caused him to do that. He pulled out, but man, that would have been beautiful if they had to evacuate because he was burning my packet.
It's printing all then.
Oh, we went down.
Thank you. Everyone thinks Keaton is gay. Fuck.
Where's he from?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, good. Don't open a package from where that bastard's from. No more gifts opening while I'm here. Do it when I'm not here,
Keaton,
please.
it's not happening. We're not reading your fucking thing. Don't fucking care. God damn it.
One of the straw mans that I've been noticing, it started here when they kind of start trying to imply I'm violent or something. Like, don't accept a package from him, and you'll see a bunch of other jokes about how somehow I'm violent or I am suicidal or something. And you see that that's what they go to because they have nothing else. When it's something of this nature where they actually are wrong and they don't really have much on me. So they kind of just go to this, oh, he's violent. And so they'll try to stick that to you. No, this is not a Mark Random thing. Okay, I am Mark Order. Mark Random is the violent guy. I am not the violent guy. I just talk sense to these people, and they seem to be very bothered by it. For some reason, I really don't know. Please, again, if you guys have any theories as to why am I his Achilles heel? It's a very curious thing, and I find a lot of enjoyment in it, but I don't know why. Let's continue.
That's a long time to hold a grudge.
It's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
Keaton. And I feel bad now that I have to go through with this.
2021.
You have to.
The only copy. Should I keep the only copy and just fucking wave it around for a few weeks?
Hey, look, it's
Oh,
Keaton's
no.
training packet.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look. Oh, this is not even a fucking. Oh, dude, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
This is not.
It's not a script.
This is not a script. This is a writing packet. We had people submit writing packets to be writers for the Real Ass podcast.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is great.
Like when you would submit them for like Kimmel and shit like that.
Segment ideas.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that one's not even a bad idea.
No, you're not supposed to give in to them.
No, I'm not reading it.
No,
It's a
Lewis
shame.
is about to read
It's a
this and be
goddamn
like, wait, this is
shame.
good.
It's a
Because
goddamn
these are
shame.
pretty good. Fuck you, Keaton.
You see Lewis and Zach pretending to be shocked. Oh, this is a writing packet. Of course it's a writing packet. You just said it was, and you know exactly what this is about. You know exactly the contest I'm talking about. So don't pretend like you are, oh, wow, look at this. This is a writing pad. You could just tell the way he did that. Wasn't that so phony? I mean, come on. But he does give me one compliment. The one thing he reads, who knows what it was, but the entire packet was pure gold. So, yeah, the first thing is I went to, and he's like, I'm about to rip this up. I don't even want to read it. The first thing he sees, the only thing he sees, he's like, oh, it's pretty good. And then he proceeds to rip it up. Rip up the truth. That's what Lewis does. He rips up the truth on his podcast. It's unbelievable. The thing is, I promise I really don't care about the ripping up of the packet. I thought that was funny, and it was very exciting for me that he finally acknowledged the protest about lying about this contest. It's like, okay, we finally got him. So I was overjoyed. I was not upset by him tearing up the packet at all. And that was chill. That was fine. And good response on Lewis's part. But the next thing he does in the next video is where he really crossed the line. I'll show you that after this.
Good. I hope you spent 6 hours on this fucking packet.
Fuck your fucking writing packet, Keaton. I don't care, Keaton.
He's cutting around the good idea.
It's unfolded. It's a Real Life Podcast logo. Oh, it's going to take so long. But I'm going to fucking do it. I don't care.
Just rip it.
He's
I like
been
the-
blocked.
There you
He's
go.
been blocked. Good. For 10 minutes, Shannon.
Good.
Oh, I'm blocking from the chat also?
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, because I blocked his email.
Cancel subscription.
No, keep his money.
These men move fast, Shannon. You got to get on them. You got.
Notice here how Zach shuts it down immediately when the guest suggests banning my Gas Digital account because they need that $7-8, however much it is. They need that. That's the difference between Jorge or all of their interns going to bed with a full stomach or not. These guys are going on pennies and dimes. They're trying to make it last. And the last thing they want is to lose a Gas Digital subscriber. Customer is king. The customer is always right.
Fuck, now I have Keaton trimmings in my coffee. Can we please give me another coffee?
Might add flavor to the coffee.
God damn it.
Actually, now you can light this on fire,
Are
drop
those
it in the bad
CDs?
coffee.
Are those
And now we're moving on to video number 3, which I mentioned a minute ago. was where Lewis actually did cross the line. I mean, he crossed the line by lying about the packet. I don't care about him ripping up the packet, but this was another reprehensible move on Lewis's part, I would say. And I'll just show you guys what happened, and you guys can be the judge, because this is a little bit more than just a joke or something. This is being kind of reckless, like something bad could have happened. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Did go into a new relationship without his old baggage.
Did, yeah, and he was getting pussy. He's got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
This is a writing packet that somebody submitted to be a part of the show that we didn't read. We just ripped it up and fucking
Just threw it in our coffee flavor.
Damn, you're making people submit packets?
And this is one of my favorite parts here. Tim Butterly gets kind of bashful. Tim Butterly is actually a nice man, a nice moral man. So he hears that Lewis is ripping up people's projects that he asked them to make, and Tim's ears perk up. You can see that Tim was immediately able to suss out, like, why is Lewis doing that? I don't know why he's doing this, but it seems like Lewis is probably in the wrong here. That's what it seems like Tim is thinking. And it's making him very bashful.
I did a couple of years ago, and this guy has been talking about it every day for the past 2 years. So now we just printed it out, blocked him, deleted it from the archives, and ripped it up in front of him. And now he said apparently he's in the chat now saying that he's called 25 times the gas line. He has over and over again.
Get him on the line now.
Shannon, block him again for another 15
No, I
minutes
wanna
now
talk to him.
from the chat.
I'd love to talk.
Do you want to
this
talk
guy.
to him? It's up to Tim. If Tim wants to talk to him, I'll let him call through.
Right. I was trying to call because there was this whole thing about my packet. So yeah, I started calling their number and trying to see if I could get on for a minute. So I'm trying to call in, but it becomes apparent pretty quickly that my only ambassador in the Gas Digital Studios is Mr. Tim Butterly. And I was talking about how he was a good guy earlier, and this is why. You could see how he kind of wants to do what's right. He wants to allow me to say my piece, because clearly there's a huge misunderstanding here where Lewis has made a mistake. So maybe I should say my piece and we can sort this out. Who could have a problem with that?
Natalie says no, against our better judgment.
He's been calling incessantly, literally, for the past 20 minutes.
Dude.
I don't want to answer his call.
Yeah, don't do that.
We don't want
He's
to
probably
give
crying.
Pissing
I
me
don't feel
off.
like dealing with emotions.
He pissed off Natalie.
He
We
probably
really
has
let you
something
do it.
really important to tell you, dude.
You should totally do it.
What if this is vital?
I think you should do it.
Dude, what if he kills himself on air? How cool would that be?
What if
And now even the girl is jumping in and being like, yeah, let's just have him on. It sounds like he's been trying to get in contact for years, and you just made a huge deal about the thing he wanted you to make a huge deal about. So there should be some kind of conclusion to the bit. That's what it feels like. Otherwise, it's just an awkward ending. It's just going to be awkward if you don't answer me when I try to call in. But they, for some reason, just don't want to risk me messing up the show. And I think it might have come down to that. I think the producers or the interns might have had to make the call. And they were like, well, man, this is kind of risky. He may say something crazy. So they didn't want to answer me. And I don't know if Lewis was aware of it. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't. But for whatever reason, no, that was not me that they answered. They answered someone else who was in the chat after bragging about it. His screen name was Mr. Sexy. And I'll provide a couple of screenshots here as evidence. But yeah, he was in the chat after everybody was kind of cheering him on for stealing my thunder there. And I know that they knew my number, so they purposefully answered this random dude. The only problem I have, and it's not a problem that I really care about that much, but still, it's kind of messed up that they would risk somebody random calling in under my identity and then maybe saying something crazy, and then I get canceled. That's not something anyone wants to deal with. So you got to let people be their own identity. You can't just have random people call in and claim to be me. Thank God. See, the reason why I say I don't care about it that much is because all that they let him say was hello, and then the producers hung up on him. I almost guarantee you that's what happened. And if I was going to lie about this, I would just say they hung up on me. If I was going to say, try and give you the easiest lie out of it, I would just be like, yeah, I called and then they hung up after I said hi. But no, that wasn't even me. They answered some random dude and then they hung up on him after. But luckily he didn't say anything crazy. It wasn't a big deal, but pretty risky of them to do, remember? I said it was a risky thing. So I feel like that is what I have to get a little bit of vengeance for. And I feel like I've successfully gotten it, and I'm just continuing to get more and more. Because as I said, I am Lewis's Achilles heel. I got this guy's number. He's a petty reeking rattlesnake. That's what it turns out.
Right side was his idea originally. You didn't know.
What if he unalives himself?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that?
Oh, I'm trying to put this as a clip on
Flip
YouTube.
it.
We're trying to get this as a YouTube clip.
He is calling. Am I putting him through?
Oh,
It's up to Natalie. At this point, it's up to Natalie.
All right, 1 second.
I put him through. Jesus Christ.
Shoot.
Yes.
We got a package full of powder coming your
What
way.
a psycho.
I love crazy guys. Let's do it.
Here we go.
I bet he's
This girl is having a horniness sexual reaction seemingly to the idea of concluding this bit in a nice way. That's how these comedians think. They want to conclude these bits nicely. And so when they know what is, when it all comes together, they get a very primal satisfaction from it. And that's what you were seeing right there with that girl. And even Tim is like, hell yeah, this is finally happening. It just feels good for them when the bit comes together in a good way.
start dropping some truth bombs.
N-word.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
That's what I call
He should be here.
Keaton, are you there?
He's there.
He's so nervous.
Hello?
Keaton, my finger's on the button. Don't get crazy.
Can you hear us, Keaton?
Did he hang up
Oh,
after
man.
all
He's
that?
there.
If
He's
it was
there.
just a gunshot.
Keaton, can you hear me?
I think he hung up. I heard the click.
The timer's still going. Should I just hang up on him?
I tried.
All I want to do is hear a chair fall.
Hear a rope get really tight.
So they're like, okay, they're finally pulling the trigger and having him on after all this talk. But the producers, Natalie, did not want it to be happening. I don't know why. I feel like some people just like to be roadblocks. And she is quite the roadblock. She was quite the roadblock that day by pretending that I called in. That wasn't me. I don't know if it was her either. It could have been Shannon for all we know. But Natalie definitely didn't want me to be on. But it could have been Shannon who made the decision. No, just answer somebody else. Answer somebody else, and then we'll just hang out. Yeah, so that's what they did. Whoever decided it. I don't think it was Jorge, though. I think Jorge is innocent in all of this and was just along for the ride. But it was either Shannon or Natalie, I would say, that's responsible for this little mishap that happened. I don't even think Lewis was aware of it. Like I said, I don't think Lewis would even approve of this. This was some Shannon or Natalie shit. It's plain as day.
I don't think we're allowed to tell our fans to kill themselves. It was a whole thing a few
No.
months ago, right? It's a whole thing, but that's not me. I'm
Is
not
that
some,
true?
I'm not
It's
some
satire,
pussy. I'm not some
that's all.
pussy lesbian.
What do you mean this was a whole thing?
There was some lesbian comedian, I believe, that told somebody to kill themselves. They were like heckling. She was like, "Fucking kill yourself." And the girl like freaked out and put a TikTok. She was like, "She told me to unalive myself."
Oh,
Hmm.
well,
Oh, Lewis, if you're worried about a TikTok, some little TikTok, this hour-long expose, it might make him shit his pants. It actually might. You saw how worried he got about a little TikTok.
She's a heckler. Fuck her.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but that's one of those, you sleep in the bed you made, because she was that kind of comic.
Yeah.
Without those were her fans.
Oh no, I see what
Yes,
you mean.
yes,
they were
yes.
sensitive.
Oh,
Oh,
I know
good.
Yeah,
exactly.
it was
I
live
know
by the
exactly
sword,
what
die
you
by the
mean.
sword.
Our
Yeah,
fans,
good.
our
That's what
fans,
you
once
get.
a month, I hear through the racist live chat grapevine that somebody's killed themselves.
Yeah.
Once a month or so.
That's why the numbers are down. God damn it.
Yeah, we got to fucking get them up. Actually, today, I won't say it.
So answer the phone from Keaton. So
I
we
won't
can
say it.
fucking-
But
No, you had
We got this Italian guy who you can see how confused he is. He still thinks we're on the Keaton topic. They want to move on. He's not reading the room about them wanting to move on. But everybody's thinking about it. Are we doing this, or okay, I guess we're just awkwardly moving on. Just like I told you it would. It ended awkwardly and there was no conclusion to the bit because I was censored by Shannon and or Natalie. They didn't want me to be on the show, so they stopped it. And that's all there is to it. And so just like that, they moved on and they tried to pretend like this never happened. But I was talking in the chat like, hey, what just happened? You guys just pretended. Someone called in. That wasn't me. And then Jorge in the chat, he was like, okay, now call. And there's no guarantees, but just call and I might be able to get you on. And I did call. And I feel like I explained myself pretty well. I literally said what I've said in this video a couple times, that I think there should be a conclusion to the bit. But he was just like, what do you want to read from the packet? And he kind of played dumb because I think it wasn't in his control to get me on, really. So I think he just was calling just to see what I was like or something. He had no intention of getting me on, but that's fine. Or maybe he's the mastermind behind this whole thing. I don't know. Maybe I am underestimating him, but I don't really give a shit. I don't know who it was. Let's move on to the next freak out, which I talked about at the very beginning. And it's Lewis's tweets to me yesterday. This will only take a second, and then it will lead into the finale, You're gonna have to watch it on screen though, but it's a very beautiful finale. The final Lewis freak out in this video. This is a real tweet that Lewis sent out on the same day right before he freaked out on me on Twitter, which was yesterday at the time I'm recording this. This was a real tweet saying, long travel day, I will not argue on Twitter. I've decided I will only engage with positive people today. And then a couple hours later, I know what to do. I know how to push his buttons, so to speak. So I know how to get in there and cause him to fail his goal for the day, his positive goal. I made him fail that goal. The only thing left before the finale is to quickly go over these tweets that Lewis and I exchanged with each other yesterday, because they show why I am blacklisted from being on Real Ass Podcast, despite being more than worthy of being the head writer. Obviously, it's the position that I earned by winning the contest. So I have a right to be there, but if they want to blacklist me, that's fine. Then the alternative is to make them irrelevant. I am the syndrome to his Mr. Incredible. I started out just trying to help many years ago, and now look what I've become. This next tweet from Milo Yiannopoulos was the subject of contention, because Lewis did a little tweet back at Milo's edgy tweet saying, chill, bruh. And so I pointed out that he was getting triggered at a joke. He gets triggered by jokes. And then he tried to say, no, you. And he said, it sounds like you got triggered by the joke. So then I sent him a video that I made where I screen recorded his chat when I was talking to him on his chat, and he freaked out at me one day in the middle of his gaming chat. Notice how Lewis shows his ass a little here in his response to the YouTube video. He knows about this video. He hates it. And he shows how upset I make him by basically saying, you're never going to be on the show because you made me so upset. And he's commented on the video that he's going to ban me from his chat because of it. He never does. He doesn't have the balls. He hates that this video exists. All right, I hope everyone is ready for the grand finale here.
Cult of Meeting, know that you will, and I mean this, you'll never win Wheel of Prizes ever. Ever. You've given up Wheel of Prizes.
You know, this is your friend Keaton. You know me. This is your friend. If you don't want me to be your friend, that's fine. I don't. It seems like you like me. It seems like you like me.
Keaton, you don't have a last name. Okay.
Hudema. This is Keaton Hudema. Give me the internship. Skanks. All right, I'll articulate it as well as possible. Legion of Skanks, give Keatonlhudema the internship now. He wins the contest. Say he wins the contest. Andy Hudema, Hudema. Say Andy Dick. Say the comedy legend Andy Dick proclaims that Keaton wins the internship contest, and then just hang up the phone.
I'm not going to call myself that, but yeah.
All right, well, you are. You just say Andy Dick proclaims that he wins the internship contest.
Okay, I'll do my own version of whatever. Okay, ready?
All right, thanks.
Just say action when you're ready. I'm recording.
Action.
Hi, my name is Andy Dick. I've been around. Not some kind of whore, okay? I mean, I've been around professionally for many, many years. Anyways, now let me get into the chase. I have a friend, Keatonlhudema, and I would like to throw it out there to nice, or I guess some people call him Big Jade Okerson. I'm not sure if he's big or whatever. I'm not going to fat shame anybody right now. Willis Gomez. Not sure if that's a man or a woman. Doesn't matter these days. No. Why? Look at me. And Dave Smith. The guy that sounds the most normal of all three of you. I really would love it if Keatonlhudema would win this, get this, because he promised me a little something, and not sex. Okay, love you guys. Keep up the crappy work. You're doing great because you're so bad and mean. Good luck to Keaton, the little faggot.
Thank you, Andy.
The little faggot that might.
Thank you, Andy. I will give you half the money. Appreciate it.
That was fun. I hope you win, buddy. For me,
Appreciate it.
I want that money, dude. I'm like...
Yeah, I just hung up on him. I will give him half the money if I win. It's always weird when I call him because I feel like it's... I feel like he has double motives, but I feel like he's late enough in his life.
All right, well, cool, man. Hi. What to say? You're freaking me out.
Hey man, no reason to be freaked out.
Join the Pizza Fund. Jesse did an episode with Louis J. Gomez.
Oh, that's true. I am friends with Louis.
Oh, that's a big coincidence because I currently own Lewis's soul. I've been trolling Lewis for 4 years. I was just thinking
You
about.
have to join the Pizza Fund to check out that episode, though.
I'm also a huge fan of Lewis, so it's kind of like a playful troll, little teasing.
Oh, yeah, you playfully own his soul. Okay.
Yeah, playfully on his soul, and there's a couple videos about that.
Play with his soul?
I'd love to send those over to you, Jesse. You may be interested in that.
What did you do to Louis?
Something about me just either freaks him out too. I think I just freak people out.
What do you think that is? Clear your throat a little bit.
I think it's a little bit too much power. You guys sense my power, perhaps?
Oh, yeah, we're sensing your power. That's it. He's just a little cutie.
But I'm also.
Do you understand black pain?
There's two paths with everybody. Either the friend path or the arch nemesis path. I have 35 heroes. 35 heroes and 35 arch nemesises at any given point in my life. Do you want to be one of the heroes? Or the arch nemesis? Yeah. We could make a powerful team, dude.
I want to be friends.
We can make a powerful team. I'm trying to be friends with you guys. You got a very smart troll here.
Doritos in it. You did because they milked that like at the beginning of Pinot Casino for a little bit.
I'm sure everybody was doing it when that first really started.
But you never like told them, hey, that's fucked up, or hey, that's like hacky.
Oh, did I say it? You're asking, did I say it to them?
Yes.
No, I don't really watch their shit enough to even know that they're doing it. But
like a year and a half ago.
I wasn't watching it 2 years ago either. I've never really watched it. But
to be honest, you're probably not gonna fuck with me walking around the desert with snowshoes either. It's just, you know, we are different things, but I have stuff in your vein.
Sounds good.
Well, that's the first video.
Dick stuff.
Okay, well, fuck Andy Dick. I'd rather work with you. So scroll to the bottom.
Well, I think it sounds like you just want to work with anybody.
Any HLT that will have me. Any HLT that will have me. I wasn't expecting to get money out of Andy Dick anyway.
You can't. You're not allowed to keep saying HLT. That can.
Yeah, you can. You got other terms as well.
Oh, of course.
Can we get a different one? Come on. Get a rundown of the jargon.
All right. So here's a problem I'm seeing. So you want to work? All right. There's like, of the people you've named, one of them hires people.
Okay.
And in order for him to hire you, you would have to have something to show him that you're capable.
Did I say Luis Gomez yet?
Like a first guy.
He might. I guess he would hire you to, like, you know, fucking procure dildos for his comedy show or something. Maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
This was the inception. 4 years ago. It was like December of 2019. He announced this writing contest to be the head writer for the Real Ass Podcast and gave all these parameters and announced in this very flamboyant way. And then I spent that entire night working and made the best Louis J. Gomez fanfic that had ever been written, just as he requested, to the letter. That's available online as well. And then he got freaked out because he looked me up. He got freaked out too. Everybody gets freaked out. I mean, I'm sorry I'm too good.
A lot less freaked out when I see your Twitter.
But yeah, so then he never mentioned that contest again because I undeniably won the contest. So he announced it, never mentioned it again. That's how this all begun.
Did you see his book on his website, Jesse? No.
The book is free. It's a free PDF.
Well, I'm not gonna read a fucking book.
That's fine. Yeah, reading sucks.
It's hardly a book.
I'm sure, but even still, like, you can't. When a guy's like, "All right, show me what you've got," nobody, like, the second you say, "I have a book," in his head, he's going to be like, "I don't have time for this."
And I actually agree with that. I understand that critique. This is the best book of all time. I'm the best writer of all time. This is the dark side of the moon
The best
of
book
books.
of all time if it was about me. I'm never going to read a book.
And that inclination is correct. Reading does suck, but this is the best book that could possibly be made.
So this is the audiobook
I'm saying that might be true, but I will never find out.
No, so then I want you to ignore that part, please, and look at the troll content. Look at the HLT content.
Also, he did an audiobook version of his book where he's walking around the desert in snowshoes. You kind of like that idea?
Yeah, honestly, that looks like your best thing.
I love that.
God. That guy was just down here. That guy was just fucking down here waiting. What a bitch. New Orleans was a good choice, very fitting for this comedic era. Comedy needs some voodoo right now. I agree.